12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste. Hi, my name is Sammy Flex and I have some good news for you. Do you know this year's Canton Fair is happening in China from 17th April to 2nd May 2026. Now I have some good news for you guys, especially business people and holiday makers. Let's go to China. I'm taking care of everything that you need, from your ticket, visa, hotel, travel insurance, and more. If you pay just 38,000 Ghana cedis, if you want to come in doubles, you have to pay just 35,000 Ghana cedis. GPF based in China is doing this with me, Sammy Flex. I'm going with my brother Zion Felix as well. You have to call us now because I want us to go together. There are many business opportunities. Visit the factories, go to some of the various tourist sites in China, and let's go do business and have some fun as well. It is happening this April. That is from 17th to 2nd May 2026. Call me or call these numbers and let's do this. I'll meet you in China soon.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less...
Super! Let's catch it. Just that my stress, Papa.
Oh, I don't know why it's first. And then I call Obi actually Ghana. Now why is first saying?
Police station, about police station.
And that's him.
Me uncle no sit down class one. Yeah, I confirm every area. I don't know why yes. Now when the first time we were third time.
Sometimes I was out here more. So are you telling me, sir? The whole Ghana, everybody is talking about door to door. I'm advancing in home security.
Door to door.
Until your munkada, door to door. Until me trackers when I lose. Meti hai, me show me phone so. Ne ma lock me gate. Me show me phone so. Ne ma activate me security wise. Me show me phone so. Na the cost will fi nkwara grow mu din na. Me hwe courtesy door to door. Door to door there, Ghana happen there. They are secured and they are quality.
Wow. Hey, that's me.
Yeah, man.
They flex and kasa.
Charlie, that be my name. I for flex. Because I am always working with door-to-door services. I'm experts in electric fence, security cameras, car GPS tracker, electrical wiring, gate motor, and many more. Abusia and my area BM from CCA on 0536 965 276 0273 646 309. Door-to-door environment. If FBI is secure. Protect our planet. No seal, less waste. Hi, my name is Sammy Flex and I have some good news for you. Do you know this year's Canton Fair is happening in China from 17th April to 2nd May 2026? Now I have some good news for you guys, especially business people and holiday makers. Let's go to China. I'm taking care of everything that you need, from your ticket, visa, hotel, travel insurance, and more. If you pay just 38,000 Ghana cedis, if you want to come in doubles, you have to pay just 35,000 Ghana cedis. GPF based in China is doing this with me, Sammy Flex. I'm going with my brother Zion Felix as well. You have to call us now because I want us to go together. There are many business opportunities. Visit the factories, go to some of the various tourist sites in China, and let's go do business and have some fun. Well, so one of those days that definitely, many people would be waiting to hear what the good men on this platform have to say about some of the ongoing conversations. Here we are talking about Shatta, Wale, Blakk, Rasta. We're talking about some stories in, out here on the show. You have also seen that we've won some honors. I believe you guys would want to get some more information about that and more. And we are getting more reports from around our industry about some matters that need urgent conversations on. And that is what we are about to do. So if you are also watching us from around the world, you should know that you are watching Showbiz Daily. Showbiz Daily is a product of Sammy Flex TV. And I don't do this alone. I do this with my team of pundits as well as producers. And here on the show, Long John the blogger is back.
With his troubles.
With his troubles, yeah. He is a troubled guy. That one we know. He is a troubled guy. The other day, he was telling us that they've gone on break because some of the radio master and some technicalities here and there. Yesterday, I also met his boss, that is Fifi Pratt, the supercharger. I met him at a funeral somewhere, Barry, and we had a conversation. Long John, why did he say you guys have been off air for some time?
I think during the Christmas, the festive season, there was a heavy downpour, which caused one of the masts to come down. So
where is your mast located?
Ebri.
Oh, okay, that place home.
Yeah. So it has been fixed.
Yeah,
and we'll be starting operations tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So you guys are starting work tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, all programs active.
No, Fifi Pratt for now.
Only Fifi Pratt.
For now.
Yeah, let's end it there. But you could have continued to work still.
Fifi Pratt for now.
No, you are not. I'm not going there. I'm pushing my main call because master said my bad in a program. I'm starting now to say I have Fifi Pratt for that. Fifi Pratt for that. I say yeah, I'm quite right. But Patrick say you guys could have continued working online.
Yeah. So during the New Year, we were going online. Like there were some of the shows we were doing. I think we did 2 shows. Yeah.
And what happened? Turn your mic like
this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, the mic, only the mic. Do it like this. You say. Oh, they have a patch there as well. Yeah. Sir. Your technical strength is very low.
Our technical investment.
Yeah. Continue talking.
So I think it was based on instruction from above. That's it. Yeah.
All right, let's leave it there like that. We wish Luther FM well. We understand this our industry is hard, so sometimes some of these challenges.
And the
experience.
No Long John, I was so buoyant.
I'm
person country be and I'm on na anamon bi obe to be a roba na blessing so na say kwa okoi okwa fa nice form sa na ma onsa enhwe wiem sa pepe o dane ne pe oh my goodness. Chama here Serwaa Amihere. Serwaa Amihere.
I do body.
Oh, like say she's fine.
No.
Ship dealer says Serwaa Amihere.
Serwaa Amihere, yes, I know and be the money by yes. I hear Serwaa Amihere is in trouble.
Esquire.
For something that she said. Though some people think it was an off-air conversation, there are others who have also said that no, she knew she was live and that whatever she was saying was going on air. If not TV, people were watching and they would surely know what she was talking about. When she said now, Presekidie. When you go into that school, and Kwaran nam holding na Deuteronomy phone I just say dear mut.
Deuteronomy no.
Was it true for you shall say every
Did she say it's wrong? Because I hear she's apologized though.
Yeah.
Let's watch the apology. Let's watch the apology. Nafe, yen share what she did wrong or what she said wrong. Nafe yembra na yenin come and then come on the door so you better try say you baby na me person yen can't Morocco Afcon the crack crante everybody some of the nonsense they see or no. That mo share and semuna mo di any bi ona Let's go watch the apology. When I come back, Chemo will tell us what is happening.
We'll wish you a big happy birthday. Anyway, so yesterday, while we were doing our show, I went live on TikTok, on my TikTok page, and we were making jokes about schools and teasing schools. And Presec came up. We made some jokes, which upon reflection, a lot of people have been slighted by it. I take full responsibility for it, and I'd like to apologize to everyone who has felt slighted by the comments, especially the Presec community and the Presecans. I apologize unreservedly, and I assure you that it won't happen again. Thank you. But please watch the show. The show is streaming live on X, we're streaming on Facebook, and we're streaming on YouTube as well. So I'll see you on GH1 TV very shortly when we return from the break. Okay? Love you all. Bye.
Well, when a lawyer apologizes, you know how they do it. Straight to the point, not to add so many things to it. She said straight, I apologize unreservedly for my comments. All those who have been slighted by the comment, I'm sorry about that. Was there a big deal at all, even before we came to the apology? Was there a big deal?
For the online platforms and how people take issues, it's a big deal. Because it's not just about whether it will affect the school or not. It's about how people use it against them. You see, we are online. The school sometimes they throw themselves, they do other stuff. So coming from Serwaa Amihere, she's popular, and when she says things like this, it will go far.
Exactly.
So they have to take it serious before someone will start using it to label them. You see, somebody like Kevin Taylor, he's not taking it easy at all. Like she's not giving.
Is a Presecant.
Yeah. She's not giving space for Serwaa Amihere in this case at all.
I see.
Because no Kevin Taylor, they are labeled dada. And you also have a can't wait come one. Now I say, man, I say, visa. And the Kevin Taylor, there's a whole corner page is here.
Back to back.
Oh, on fire, Serwaa Hunche no crassa. Me who say what trouble be on the page is here, say, director cry check Kevin Taylor page will be. And I think that if on a Presec council, almost release this statement to be.
Hey,
indeed.
Hey, producer, sharp. I'm running down.
Release this statement to be after that. And I think they are doing this because online, people are there trolling schools or having fun in their own way. I think I know been an answer what person, but the way our year no there, I'm quite my Presec for no. Based on said the young man for home. I mean jokes there, why not?
Okay, Chebo, press statement number 17th January. Okay, that's a year and put it by. And then 19th.
Yeah.
That is a bad
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Saturday.
Wow,
that's a many bro about a Saturday cry. That I Showbiz Daily logo difference now and cover a name and I'm ready. We are not there. It says statement on comment by Miss Serwaa and Amihere Esquire. The management of Presbyterian Boys Senior High School Presec Legon has taken serious note of a statement attributed to Miss Serwaa Amihere Esquire, a lawyer and media personality, in which she described Presec as a breeding ground for homosexuals. Breeding grounds for homosexuals. Management unequivocally condemns this statement. It is false, reckless, and deeply offensive. It constitutes an irresponsible generalization that maligns our students, undermines the integrity of our institution, and seeks to attach a stigma to a school with proud legacy of discipline, excellence, and moral formation. Presbyterian Boys Senior High School is a Presbyterian mission institution founded and governed on firm Christian values. For over 8 decades, Presec has been dedicated to academic excellence, character development, discipline, leadership, and the moral upbringing of young men in accordance with the doctrines of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana and the laws of the Republic of Ghana. Any assertion to the contrary is a gross misrepresentation of who we are and what we stand for. Presec's record speaks clearly for itself. The school has consistently distinguished itself as one of Ghana's leading secondary institutions, producing generations of men of character who serve society with honor across academia, public service, science, business, faith, and civic life. Hey, how much you? Our sustained academic achievements, including repeated success at the National Science and Math Quiz, reflect a culture of intellectual rigor, discipline, teamwork, confidence, and responsible leadership, not the defamatory narrative being circulated. Statements of this nature are not only inaccurate, they are harmful. They unfairly label and expose young students to ridicule, prejudice, and emotional harm, while attempting to erode the hard-earned reputation of an institution that has contributed immensely to national development. Presec will not accept or normalize such characterizations. Management thanks parents, alumni, students, and the wider Ghanaian public for their continued confidence and trust in Presbyterian Boys Senior High School. We assure all stakeholders that the school remains steadfast in upholding its values, protecting the dignity of its students, and sustaining the standards of excellence and character formation for which Presec is known. Presec will continue to focus on its core mandate, delivering quality education, enforcing discipline, shaping character, and preparing young men to become principled leaders and responsible citizens. Management signed this for Presec. I thought they were going to call for some apology or something, but I did not see any line like that in the press statement.
Yeah.
They just said it.
Yeah. So they are countering whatever that she has said. That's it.
They are countering it.
Yes.
But they did not demand for any retraction or apology.
Would they change anything for them?
I think at least Chemo, the video we have watched, the lady has confirmed that indeed whatever she said was not right. So if this is of a major concern to the institution, when they come forward, they need that thing first.
But they are stating their side of it.
David, when you're not kind of who you, when you're not kind of come who you.
Oh, President, and
I'm going to say me who you.
Yeah.
So it means there are other people who have not seen it. But someone said, well, apology video, no. I call Kakra fine.
Yeah.
Me sure if you are asking about when video no need president, you end the one.
Amount for video number
Serwaa stands as a public figure and all of that.
And
Thank
a press
you.
statement in the cry.
Thank you. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That one is true.
Yeah. To their
That one is
cosway.
true.
Yeah.
So for me, I think what they have done is a step in the right direction.
Okay.
I mean, we joke about certain things, but you see that particular stigma and I say label no and so obinya asem na nipa no corporate sector omutimi use the label nipa no and the only for
and say a crowd and some year some events be and some boy be best
so
And
only
the
for
same
a public figure like Serwaa Amihere to go that tangent now, it didn't sound well. I mean, we beat me a joke with everything, but not that. And you know, I think say Nkofubi bufu and as Nkofubi say, I'm not happy with the statement. I think Omu deserves some can be bisa, and I think Serwaa too. She has done well apologizing. And yes, I cry and corner and hope because. Pre-seconds, more students are more influential in our society.
Okay.
And it's almost pushy say almost super I think say one and in sir and the senko be a
position to as a legal
yes.
person.
Obekom cry na baby or any practice no not pre-second be
yeah.
And you know a good say I be apologize. Even if not senka obi na request for that apology no krana, it will be better for her to apologize herself without even somebody calling for it.
Okay.
Says I think it's good. She has done well apologizing. We all joke, but some jokes are expensive. Just be careful how you go about it. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Long John. You can come through today. Long John is looking like Blind Bizarre.
Blade.
Why is it blind Bizarre? No.
It's nice.
Okay, Lonjo, let's go.
Let's go. I think we more break home.
Go. And
I may hold him.
one can ye that may hold you.
May hold him WT. And some people was a kind of asses.
Mempe a court be a court. One can ye, I'll hold you every day. Then you hold your boss. Say it well.
My boss with the Muslim drew.
And you hold it.
You see, the truth of the matter is this issue. Ghana for Angasa, we are hypocrites.
Anything.
Me drop a point on me elaborating our fudge.
Okay, we are hypocrite, and so
Headline.
This thing, what's the name?
Serwaa
said.
Yeah.
Esquire.
One anchor off camera. Meba.
Me.
Okay, one on KB off camera.
Of course.
But this is a typical thing every human being does. The kind of conversations we have outside or off camera. Master, I can't say a year what happened? You see, I always say when you watch people's stuff or when you watch issues of this sort, what you should find first is intent. Osha video now, there was a banter going on in the video. And it's like me coming here. How can I say, okay, for repaying, me agree. Then we are going to use our school to rob each other. Now, ABA, or phone camera, at the live. And some now make a chair. Obi nim no be fa at the top on tia. Whatever we said was based off like normal boys conversation. Then we ended. But when we want to pretend like in seminar they can look at, first of all, even read the video there on room. Read your room. Just read the room. What was going on? Argument of a senior high school.
Yeah.
Or be a senior high school come also bar. Or sadly we a normal come see. Eso Ghana ni beye no ho bibini ase on te bi da ho bi da na we so free. You see, this is the hypocrisy I'm talking about too.
Okay.
This thing Serwaa said. Why and maybe say why na ke bi da off camera. The only difference that negates you against Serwaa is on only the no camera channel. And I the no camera and chill. But some of you even say Westers aside school self. Some of your political leaders in Komobia Mumu, some of you guys have they say around themselves. Yakasa recordia muntimi. Let's stop the pretense. If indeed I think the even apologies was very unnecessary.
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
But Lonjo, you have confirmed that indeed you can say this off camera.
Good.
So if it comes out and you have to apologize, what wrong have you done?
It's my say.
Koso Sammy can't be. Channel killer.
You see, the apology is very unnecessary. Reason being, if you look at the intent of the video, there was no way you can tell me that she actually wanted to do this to the school. But then again, Cynthia, I was so bad to come next. Ne say, Ababonte was social medium. A hot and a problem. That is why she has to actually come out and say it. But if not that, me and Kadu make us say, and what's our print no baby? But social media now, baby, that a footprint or no. And then But then again, I'm saying if we are to look at the intent of the video too, I don't think it is necessary because argument all the time. For instance, Cape Coast schools, Adisco has something against this thing. Agree. Omu ye girls interquar so we have a way we also tell them certain things. Maybe share nipa ba kono ya disco ni na yes argument na camera far. No okay, maybe me I apologize. Because I expect anybody who knows the root of these stories to know say I do where me a normal banter. But anka serious topical issues na make ka sansem ni wo mu a. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Me too.
It is the surrounding that determines the message. We are having a lively comment. Hey, what's the name? Uncle Sammy, Uncle Sammy, that's what Mama wow. What can you say, my yow? But good. No, Obitina, because I am no camera chimney one time, chimney live. This guy doesn't respect Uncle Sammy. And so, Moon Nim and Sama will be catching me off camera.
Yeah.
So, difference.
To me, you are training now.
Yes, man.
So
you see, look at that situation like this. Obi onim yentemasem onye wo online pe, and that's what happened with her. Sometimes we are humans. What you say? I do Serwaa me. The only difference is the social media beam. Camera new and kobe sense. I'm sure can say camera war into or Shatta Chana numpu. Senior high school argument peja. I say football. Uncle, we favorite team. There's no one better. Obiaka has of folk shit biawa. It be normal thing. But all of a sudden we have been. Someone can say, you see, she has. I say. Ne honsem aye Ghana for some way be. It just an asem crab by
Ghana for pen honsem ka.
Thank you. That is why because enkophobia komu. Imagine it was two boys. It was two boys against each other.
Two boys with what influence?
Talking about seniors
with influence.
No, sometimes
influence
it's about
part
the
of
influence.
It. Yes.
So
the only influence
because of our influence. To say Sadiri say Roland Crown and so they Shatta their example. Obi koye bibi. Na say how can say me. Obi koye bibia say na there no. As a Ghana phone point. Na now can hey ade we nka Shatta na ya. Me fear the con recently
I remember that we
were I did Shatta na ya kind of level of bedroom.
Yes.
So can be yeah.
Yeah. And that thing it was true.
Exactly.
Sakwa no because the influence and the impact and so intino.
Yeah.
Obias
No.
But Shatta na ya it's true nka level the bedroom.
No. But baby afa no. Issue be a iko kan Keche Joshua.
Yes,
and it is true. No, but it is true.
Yes,
his level of influence is.
Okay. Let's
say na equal Nigeria no.
Stoneboy call Nigeria.
Any Stoneboy when the she performance no. Na Nigeria for now responded.
No, he cited Stoneboy's own as well. He cited Stoneboy's own as well. Only when the she na perform.
But I said when the she then an emphasis for him. Say the way Omar responded to it, you know. And yet, but Nigeria for no Ghana
and then Mameka said Senka Okan Waka when the she waka Stoneboy. Senka Shatta Wale ne kaya and kawa on your kafa when the she
Kebeka
or looking down upon her.
So you see, so this is a clear example. The other two from cry a clear example. Sometimes we should give people the benefit of the doubt. What I say? The video came out. And you know the painful part. As a BNT, na cause of background the move. Everybody's focused on what Serwaa Amihere said.
So influential.
And American. I was saying, yeah, educate your mama. Master, asem say you be obewo. Kiki wo baka bi o. There be to boss in it yen command na cause of bag. Be ani pa no kan asem kra no. Or you cool with it. All ka present. Oh, you said all ka present for asem. The people in the video there were no presenters there.
I'm not
saying the majority. I'm saying they should be the first people to attack because of school. But conversations it is a playground at that moment. What did the American say? There's no way me come once and money want here yet be chemi. But me ba no na be ka sema definitely here fan chemi. But me tina na me ka money near the chemi. Not just say omu way weather na. Okay, ye di agro inti na me timi kan and me wa. That is it.
Okay.
You see, we should try to give space and cast some people some way any issue be and what say this Serwaa Amihere see or go and apologize and why will you say this on social? Do you think you intentionally where's senior high school argument? Every school has their opponent or more assembly before home. Into what assembly Tom say the so forget your this thing it's like football. Master everybody senior high school uncle. You pretend you. If we have MT against each other, yes, yeah, but you know this is already. That's how it is.
Yeah,
there's nothing against it.
Correct you about Kevin Taylor, comment, or not necessarily we should take it as a jovial comment.
Yeah, on the crackers, I saw that.
The other,
he's saying in defense.
In defense
of Serwaa.
I'm on the crack side can say on the crack. Our friend, Accra Academy for on the crack. We're from Accra further because way back in senior school, that's how they call them.
Okay.
You see,
I had a label the mom say Carnation Market Boys.
Okay.
And our friend Premper for Sofulai Rascals.
you see.
Okay.
And I am fancy Premier John Boys.
So you see, it's the Kevin Taylor not good. Is Kevin Taylor not having numbers? He's not influential. But has anybody picked on it?
Oh, so
This
he's referencing what has happened.
No, this
Uncle.
this a reaction.
So make a shock you.
Yeah.
This reaction he was saying, he was actually saying, Mama shock you.
Shock me now.
What he was saying, he was actually referencing one of his editorials. So no crack on editorial crack say, boys, I watched that discussion editorial no here. Me share. And to me, okay, that's some cry. I didn't want no person say they be a content na me many foul. But I heard that. Me, I heard him say this. What I say, and for him to say that, to me say, or you be mind to be a responding. But wait, no, I'm saying, listen, I'm coming. No, I'm coming.
And your
but he's equally influential. I'm showing you some of influence.
Sometimes. London chain. So me. Metima kasembu industry no hwa bibia bebubu. Saa asem no. Wo de koma obi foforo e wo industry kasa bi no kan. Because now will come like, hey, some flex na kasa say
Hurricane Sammy flex.
Some flex na kasa on be fan bibi, like on be fan bibi. You understand? So I still think that in this case, if Kevin Taylor, the you know, just in reaction to the else, you know, and you know, na eka say and come be banner say Kevin Taylor when started no can. I no
refer to editorials be away you. Also wake catch prempe boys wake nyama where wake kan or refer to some of his editorial and I make sure say if it be boys like this matter no go reach where reach.
Okay, that's
Serwaa me na nko ye bema no and na omote bema voice because the voice in there was a guy's voice.
Okay.
What you say? Anka embedu be eduru. Okay. But as I Serwaa ono so as a Ghana for hey Uncle Won Ghanaians if they don't like you see like Shatta Wale. If they don't like you
I think people don't like Serwaa me.
I'm saying to an extent to certain things she does. Na maybe oh you know or you do hono mo pe ono kwa ye be yi o me yi o mani ha so mo TV da.
Okay. To us na other topics mumbo so quick.
Esquire.
Esquire.
For me, I like the fact say Esquire I apologize.
Yes.
I like it. Dacia 70. Enyeshi Dacia 70. I like the fact that Esquire apologizing because you see, we know how far Serwaa Amihere, even as a personality, has come in the space. Sebe ne hon sem bi kra pie wo space ni mu enfa hin kosi hin. Ni nyina ba ones that were fair to her, some that were very unfair to her as well. Like you said, yes, there are people who may not like Serwaa Amihere to a certain extent, but she's also loved. In that regard, Mpempem dono saso na Mpempem so tiny. But then the position she holds, unfortunately, in society, no, sometimes people use your position to determine what you should do or what they would expect you to do. And here one. Ye won ye maybe wo hono ma, ye beka che say oh, uye asumesia ye nye. Agro bi wo hono, uye nipa say ya ye ndi. Not because eno na ye standard na no na ye no kre no.
Because of wo.
Because of and because of the way or no journey the way or no who on person will be bi. But let the table turn for no be see hono. One hey po one ade no say menye no. Ono betimi aye de chance.
Yeah.
That is the hard truth about life. Intino for me, that year 70, it is okay. Me se me ka sem okay, I say something about you. You are not cool with it. Whether it was the intention was to hurt you or not. If to an extent you let me know that okay, wait dear, it was on a hard for me, and I can apologize to you.
Sharp.
I can apologize to you because I don't determine how you should take it. Obi betimi abo nsa sei. Onka hwe. Obi so betimi abeso nsa keke. You vex. Am obi ginechi obi bisa say na nsa keke obi aso na obu efu sa no. The person may not know ebia now ohonum po ye oya. You understand? And when you say certain things to somebody, whether it is on a playground or whether the intention is it, you have that intention to hurt the person, you don't determine how the person should take it. It's not debia say obi yo obi ade na ye ne ya na nipa na ye na de na ye ne ya no or react ya. I mostly don't pay attention to the reaction. Or I do not judge the reaction. The person may overreact, normal.
Okay.
But you should also understand that the person is reacting according to the pain they feel. And on the subject matter, we know, say, this particular subject is one of the most sensitive subjects in the world, not only in Ghana. In the world. Me, aside your friends say second for statements no more releasing plus other ones being poor fly or social media no. Even there are some people who belong to these communities that are also jumping on it. So yes idea pam no chano we ebe se wa me yeden. And it is not as if say she has some ill intention or bad intention even towards the LGBT community.
Okay.
She doesn't. Because Serwaa or Blakk. You understand? If she's not cool with anybody, she would voice it out. Clearly, you would know it's okay. For her, she took it on a lighter note. It is one of those periods where you find yourself in the element of okay, media grow. But unfortunately, Anlandiye, normal.
Yeah.
Normal. And no punch, let's say, a bimun kebida. No, and ya no yeka. Eye wo de na waka no ne yehwe. Enye the fact say obi akan bi dentino. Wo nso betumi akebi da bi. Wo de no e na yehwe. The premise na wo kan no. The way I see fa kan no e na amanfo ka. Fine. No problem. So for me, I like the fact that she has apologized. It won't go chile baby eda. And you also raised the fact, say, there was no call for an apology in Presecond for statement.
Yeah.
And that be chance on Bongo ideas post to be you know say hey Serwaa me ya ka same way say edit ya manfo. Ya tro bro futi be 4 paragraph. Yetimi aka so apologize. Hey, your new Bongo ideas. This year, watch apology letter, bitch. What to have our watch apology letter, bitch. Yeah, sorry, sure. They did this or I'll be apologize. But then, and also, naturally, who be a catcher say, and also the better say there are levels to this shit. He levels, where you say, why me here? Esquire. Ooh, he cried. Esquire. And no punch I say because of that, obetimi aye the opebia debi. But know that her position will still give her some preferential treatment be even in the midst of chaos.
Yeah.
So for me, that is what me feel say a see or press statement ni muno. Okay, ye share personality ni ye share nipa ko na ansa na ye share the way e be si fa kontokwa no. And if after this, and I also suspect say ebia na we no so mo dey prapra kwam.
Sir.
Omo dey prapra because
no,
you see, no, enye se kesie biba o. Gabi enye se kesie biba. I mean say ebia no mo dey prapra kwam in a sense say there are some people when they say certain things and the other side ebe react say wa say me a kan ye ni nje ho a afa ni ye betu mu nchene. You understand? Intinka say what take is our position of the fact that na we mu so mo se dey mo abetro bro for 10 a obviously akapa 2 beba and one share part 2 ne crapo maybe a class 1 that will encompass enka omo ya mo din crampo no mo so mo ye same sex schools no and come so mo de mo ho ba begim anka enye me wan. So for me ni tintin tietia Serwaa me has apologized and I am okay with it. Omo ye omo bufu ye no, those who are not happy with it they should omo fa apology no. Omo fa apology no na munya maninka.
Well, this is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Chemo is here, Long John is here, as well as Roland Amate, same way. Now, just so you know, we are also going to look at some achievements that the Shatta Movement Empire had over the weekend when December in GH harness happened at the Accra International Conference Center. You know, there is an institution that is looking forward to honor various people, organizations, individuals, companies, and other institutions who are doing well to make December in GH look good. And the maiden edition came off last Saturday at the Accra International Conference Center. And as part of selecting the honorees and those who received honors, Shatta Wale came out as the best entertainer. Yes, Shatta Wale came out as the best entertainer of the year at the event. And trust me, I can see many fans so excited. I can see many fans so happy. As you can see, Shatta Movement Empire with a team of security people, they all accompanied us and they were all excited about what we witnessed or what we saw. And I would want my people to also make commentaries on that before we move on to the next business. Meanwhile, the citation was read. So, Director, you can play that video from the conference center where we did our acceptance speech, read the citation as well. Then I'll come back, ask the views of my people about even the event itself. December in GH Honors. What do they think about it? Stay tuned.
Like myself, this award is not just for Shatta Wale. It is for the entire Ghanaian music industry, for every artist, dancer, DJ, promoter, event organizer, and hustler who makes December in Ghana the biggest vibe in Africa. Now to my fans, the Shatta Movement disciples and management, this is yours. Without your loyalty, your energy, your noise, and your belief in me, none of this will be possible. You carry Ghana on your shoulders wherever you go, and you make our December unforgettable. December in Ghana has become a global brand. People fly in from all over the world because they feel our culture, our freedom, our music, and our love. I'm proud to be part of that story and proud to represent Ghana on every stage I step on. This award motivates me to do more, to create more, to push Ghanaian music further, and to keep opening doors for the next generation. Let us continue to support our creatives, protect our culture, and show the world that Ghana is the heartbeat of Africa's December. Once again, thank you for this great honor. God bless our creatives. God bless December in Ghana. God bless Ghana, and of course, God bless Shatta Movement. Let me hear you say, pa, 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 pa. Founder and President, December in GH Honors, December in GH Summit, December in GH Expo, and brought to you by Big Events Global. Okay, so
so that was at the Accra International Conference Center, and of course, December in GH Honors, the maiden edition. Long John, let me start this with you. Your thoughts about the concept and Shatta coming out as the entertainer of the year, as much as 2025 is concerned with December in GH.
Me, one thing I know is when it comes to honors. Whereabouts and certain people who have personal issues with Shatta are not involved. I believe Shatta always stand tall, and this is a clear example. I mean, look at the work he did under the year under review. I mean, that December was his.
Yes.
Even to the extent that till today, Pella does a live with him and still speaks about some of the videos he saw online. So that should tell you that the whole of last year, December alone, if indeed you want to talk about December in GH, you can't take Shatta Wale out of the conversation. And you see, this also speaks of how the new team of Shatta Wale is now moving.
Okay.
If you look at how they carried themselves on stage, how the speech was read and everything, it should tell you that there's a new pattern to Shatta Wale. Corporate, when they are sweating, there's handkerchief in the pocket. This is not face outings. You know, there's a different face to Shatta Wale now. And this is what people should understand, because as now you can see, there's a first legal suit. Now we have men working in suits for conferences. you can expect the best from Shatta Wale. That's it.
Well, Roland was there, so maybe you can also share some more information with them. Yeah, that is Roland walking in all majesty. Yeah. Shatta said, one more Roland as Senipa.
Rasta pan.
One more Roland as Senipa.
Yeah. The thing be dope.
Rasta pan.
Nice one.
But the ultimate say, yeah, where pass you channel.
Yeah,
stand here great.
Paper.
What does it?
Yeah,
Yeah, free
paper.
Yeah, free.
Flesh.
Well,
And that be your bouncer. Roland came with his bouncer. Wow.
Well, for me, that last year or even early this year, I did an editorial and I said, if you are looking for some of the artists that saved the industry in the year under review, you cannot mention Shatta and take Shatta Wale's name out. Even if you mention 3, he will be in. You mention 2, you mention Shatta Wale. Even if you have the only option to mention one person, you going for Shatta Wale would also be one of the best choices you would make. So for me, I wasn't surprised that he was named the best entertainer in 2025.
Okay.
As much as the name suggests that these are December in GH honors, I also believe that the level of or the categorization of whoever wins something goes beyond December. And even if it is only in December, let's look at the level of excitement, the level of impact that Shatta gave in 2025.
Okay.
From the beginning of the year. From the beginning of the year.
Back to back, sir.
Back to back. Even in the middle belt, he still gave some level from records that he gave that were hit to features that were also monster hits to his own concert Kumbeb Day celebration that was the talk of Africa.
Okay.
The talk of Africa even into December. And if you want to classify 5 events that gave that huge level of excitement, boosted our December in GH activities, you can never mention and leave the stage that Shatta Wale mounted out, which is the GT concert. Okay. And when you want to even emphasize on the GT concert, one person whose effort is also highly recognized or very conversational as far as that concert is concerned.
We even saw the GT staff
members there.
Yeah.
And you should see the level of appreciation and excitement on their faces and how the kind of praises they were giving Shatta Wale for that particular performance and entertainment during that time. So for me, it was nothing surprising to me. I believe this is one of them honors, and we pray and hope that moving forward, since this is the maiden edition, we will still say, okay, there's more room for improvement because they can still improve it. They have every other chance to also improve and grow. Because the ones that we revere so much, which are outside or in other jurisdiction, this is how they started. And before we ebi ochinano, afi na yensu ye prese ena ko Grammy ni bi, ena ko Oscars ni bi, ena ko we ni bi, ena ko we ni bi. This is how it started. They were able to build up upon it, and it became attractive to everybody in the world to be part. So for me, since we are all putting in our quota to make Ghana a tourism destination country, of course, this is one of the elements that will come to also beef up the space. So the people who may like awards, the people who may like recognition, aside the ones they are getting directly from the gigs they are doing, from the efforts they are putting in, those people would also do with this also at the back of their minds. Okay, I may also be recognized. And what a way to start it with Shatta winning the best entertainer. I mean, yes, in Kofobe we need Nyama on the night, but go online and see the ones that are making conversations, the ones that are making waves. And one perm Jane ofiti krotia na ni ho agye and that one.
Assume. So congratulations once again to Shatta movement, to Shatta Wale as well. Chamo, come through.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's a good one. In fact, organizers in this one there.
Okay.
Say I recognize Shatta Wale Jumaden and why in the year 2025, especially in December.
Yeah.
Minimum conversation of course so a fine entertainment one Shatta din. I don't think this one or the anybody, if they are objective, let me put it that way, or doubt or question why Shatta Wale is the one.
This, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think he deserves it. Unless they are from the other side. Any reasons to say
and
you deserve but I think Shatta has done enough to deserve the award number they are man on.
Okay.
And a lot of people or majority of people who follow entertainment will agree with them. So organizers, and just based on that, I think they have done well. I wish that they would do more after this one, because now I am say publicity on this one low.
Yes, it was low.
Not
many people knew about it. I remember when we posted it first on our timeline. There are people who were like, now what do we do?
And all those things. Yeah. I think they should work on that. And
no, but this is also the maiden edition. So definitely,
obviously, it will get bigger.
Yes.
And I think awarding Shatta Wale in this case and so a true light to be on the whole award scheme.
Okay.
And I think going forward we will hear more about them, and because of that too, they also have to do more so that unbelievable up to expectation.
Exactly.
Because after this one there will be eyes on you guys, and they will be expecting you guys to do more, so you can't just do anything. I don't know how they are going to collaborate with the secretariat, the GTA, and then the office of the president in charge of the
Blakk
experience and all those things. Yeah. I think they should find a way to collaborate with them so that they will get more information, more data to decide who deserves it.
In fact, before I got there, I heard that Honorable Julius Debra was the guest of Anna for the event. But unfortunately, when I got there, I didn't see him though. Whether he had come earlier or maybe not, I didn't know about that. But from the invitation letter that was given to us, it was stated that Honorable Julius Debra, Chief of Staff, was the guest of Anna.
Cool. So for me, I think, kudos to them. They have done well. And Shatta Wale also deserves it. And congratulations to him. I think there's an honor that everybody, after working so hard, you expect people to recognize it.
Exactly.
And if you have an institution ready to do that, why not? This is a good thing. So let's just push them to do more, or let us help them in a way that we think will help to just grow the thing. So that when people are working so hard, they know at the end of the day there will be people to recognize their hard work.
We also have to add that it was not only entertainers who were honored. There were other within the tourism industry, hospitality industry, catering industry. Most of them were also honored with this December in GH. And so for us, yes, on the stage, we were crowned the best in 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's encourage everyone to do it more to Shatta Wale, who has been performing and working tirelessly just to make sure the brand is visible everywhere he goes. We give him that kind of energy, more grease to his elbow. Send it to be mind say, go grease nima. Elbow into more grease to his elbows, so he'll be able to do some more. Now let's look at a big one. Can someone take the boy's phone from him? Because he promised he's not going to do it. But as a person make us as a Jimmy no, I want to sunti entiminko. Entimuda money phone in friends have nothing mentua and common so. Now, the big one today, definitely, that has been discussed everywhere, is the Blakk Rasta or the Shatta Wale versus Blakk Rasta saga. Here on this platform, I believe many of you know how we were concerned about this because of our affiliation to both entities. We have been concerned about this. In fact, both on air and off air, we have been discussing it because we did not want to get here, and again, we did not even want to get this far with it. But unfortunately, as fate would have it, and again, I keep telling people that this is not only about Shatta Wale, or it is not all about Shatta Wale. Now, Shatta Wale being a brand, definitely with other people's business interest in him, there are some things that they would come forward to make sure they correct. Because there are some people who are also waiting for Shatta to go sign some deals. When he signs such deals, they have some percentage in there that they are supposed to enjoy. Like Hot Wave is here. Multi-million deal. Don't you think someone elsewhere is benefiting from it? So if that person sits down and the whole deal goes up because of some pronouncements or some allegations or some descriptions that people will put on him, definitely they all rise. Because sorry, Shatta movement lawyers, sorry. Na they no do any baby boy, man sorry ya be sure. And na omunyina sorry. And na to see ya me no ka say there. I want to believe Blakk Rasta has been the news for one thing. Who say yatro a letter if we could say dear Sini say also anu ye bia owo bia no ye biem fabra na yentoan komo so na we ama kroma pinchen e bi kako left e bi kako right send ye yin na nim se be ya no. There are some who are against the move from Shatta Wale. There are some who are also against Blakk Rasta for doing all these years. And I believe, sir, you know, how to solve this and many more in the near future. And lawyer, we know, I can't say.
I BBO. I mean, they cannot.
I can't much my phone.
I BB kaka. It's.
Oh God!
It is so hard for some of us because of our position or where we stand in this matter. But you see, any abandon naba.
Okay.
And you know, say Kano. I think yes, when somebody says things about you and you are not happy with it, the two binary options that you have is to respond to it directly, as in you deal with it yourself. Obi can be before now on Tiasia, wow, so bit me I can be actually in the pan and directing. And I say, Odebeko court.
Okay.
Na court, I can't be a man. Say, in the pan I can send be a one in Jim. Then you know, court and can be man. And as a court and can. Said the bay nipa nintimin kasa ansem ninchire obi
yeah
and in this case
nipa kre become a power
cho
for nsem bia
waka afa ho a wodi say entwa yi and in this case Shatta has taken the second option to take it to court.
Okay.
I mean ye benya anka ndru ho, like I said. Definitely. Even every good lawyer will tell you it's better to settle than to go for the main thing. If your opponent is ready to settle, why not? And you know, for Shatta, he has taken the option to take the whole thing to court, and then court should decide. And also, if court will agree with him, then there's certain demands are all calling for, including 100 million Ghana cedis. And go for BT no more machine.
Even Omo Martin no be 100 million.
100 million na ebinumu nyantia say it hosika na and kay 1 trillion.
1 trillion.
Yeah, 3 billion equal trillion. Wow. Wow. And I say Shatta Wale demanded say asem no bo Blakk Rasta yenye man because or they good ne brand ne ho fi ana bibisa. And I think it is within Shatta Wale's right to, I mean, take it to court if he's feeling say the certain things that Blakk Rasta can and in your anko ya manwa. It is within his right. Now, Blakk Rasta too, he has to defend himself. Just some of us, we have said it, saying Kabeya anka yem fakwan bi so na asem we free.
Okay.
If there's a way to settle it, why not? I will prefer that. Say best settle another because a bad say ya and penifua can say or train bebre or before bebre. The person who is hunting the antelope no. Or unfun easy the same way the antelope will also not take it easy because the opamu enyi na homia the opamu mreya untimi nyi wa home exactly. I wish that the litigation will end up in a way there will be an agreement for us to just leave it like that. Just that the other side, Blakk Rasta too, he has to decide for himself what is best for him in this situation.
Okay.
Either he will also battle it in court or he will prefer settling it. I think at this time he has spoken to his lawyers and they will advise him the best way forward about this thing. And you know, for us, I think we will just watch and see how far this thing will go or how far they will take it, both sides. For Shatta Wale, he has been clear. That's why he is taking it to court. Now let's see what Blakk Rasta's response will be. I know that at this time or no so any program no or call life no he will talk about it. Okay. It's part of his topics. Okay. Or can what you know. At the end of the day, at the end of this program, we will know his position on this and how he wants to take it. But for us, any opposition, me especially, I wish that they will settle this, not be beyond Tuncha.
Chemo, there are other commentaries that we've seen around. For instance, one lady on Amihere page says Shatta doesn't have the moral right to sue, though he has the legal right to sue. I don't know what she wanted to communicate and how you as a lawyer also understood.
I'm surprised that she will even say something like that without thinking about Shatta Wale's situation, and I said what has happened to Shatta Wale before. Say Okase Shatta any moral right to sue her. Those who are suing Shatta, and I say anybody who has done that to Shatta, for those people they have the right to sue Shatta. Yenim be crown yenim example of bulldog say was sue Shatta. So is she trying to say or implying that people like bulldog can sue Shatta, but Shatta cannot sue anybody? I mean, it doesn't make sense. You only go that direction when you don't like Shatta for whatever reason that you have. Because if you think about it carefully, or if I have to give her the benefit of the doubt, I'm thinking that on follow entertainment industry needs to know say there's somebody, and I said there are people that almost sue Shatta. You bulldog etun chen kra me kai say there was one man be on to say why Juma Shatta na Akenton on to say sue Shatta. Baba Sadi is where sue Shatta. And the people can sue Shatta, but Shatta can't sue anybody. I mean, what kind of logic is that? For me, it's either she is not following what is going on in the industry, or on Shatta sama to the point say the idea Shatta no but Shatta you be I don't know. I think she should come again. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Say there are people that almost sue Shatta. If she didn't know, now she knows. She should do something about her editorial or whatever that she said that Shatta doesn't have the moral right to sue anybody. Why? Because she feels that Shatta editing Kophobia now I can't be a fan Kophobia. That same person do who is Kophobia so edit Shatta now can be a fan Shatta Juana into Onim Salima. Onim others be Kromuha or moka something negative about Shatta and I said then you can only go that direction if you don't like anything about Shatta. And for her, I think she's been exposed. I mean, a lot of people are almost follow industry name the economy will know say no, whatever that she was saying or she wanted to put out is dead. And I say Tonsum young fan say onim de oka and I say on Shatta 17 or Kasasa.
Well, let me go on to Roland now. Maybe say on also Ekadei. I've also seen commentary by Roland Becker knows who be. I've seen commentary of people who are saying na ya kaso be messy Shatta and Shatta and go bet me. No akosi will be no. Na Shatta wa come for them. Yeah, sometimes I say there is always a difference between someone maybe insulting you and someone defaming you. These two are not the same. They are not the same. Insults are not defamatory.
Not at all. It's not even a
You cannot sue for insults. When ninja, of course, so be I when ninja. When ninja, ebe show. But when it comes to defamation, I know you're different too. In Tibia, I'm sure you're about Yes, Ro, but how are you also receiving this, and what are some of the commentaries out there?
Well, this issue there, I mean, issues of legalities in court there. Anybody that is familiar with that terrain will even tell you how tedious it is, especially on issues that concerns defamation and so many things of that nature. I mean, it can be very tedious. So some of us say, which is why even some of us that we have good relationship, like you said, with both parties, bread in this whole back and forth.
Okay.
Like from the beginning of this whole conversation, bread. Because today you would have to consider this side. Tomorrow you would have to consider the other side.
Okay.
Sometimes you even go out of your way to make sure ABR, Blakk Rasta, ceasefire, or whatever your intentions are. We think it is not even necessary for you to even go that tangent. But obey day or no na or see na. And of course, this is somebody that because he's a grown-ass man. He knows his left from his right. So you can't, there's nothing you can do about it than to leave him to do whatever he wants to do. But of course, we all know, say, to every action, there is a reaction to it. It may not come now, but may come later. The fact say why a reaction in my punch say into me mother, a bit to me aba. So, and it may come in different forms. But of course, we live in a society where we are also governed by laws, and sometimes people would also want to test their strength from that angle as well, depending on how they feel and how they would want to approach it.
Okay.
So for me, even the best lawyers will tell you, say, okay, it is better to settle than to go for a full trial or to go the full length of that legal, your friend is saying, battle. No? It depends on how Blakk Rasta would also receive this whole conversation. Okay. That is it. You know, it is not enough for Shatta to say I am suing Blakk Rasta, but it is also on the reaction of Blakk Rasta. Would he want to maybe cut it short by apologizing or is trying to settle or go the ADR, that is the alternative dispute resolution, or would also say, hey, me too, my ego is bruised to a certain extent, so if you want what they are also there exactly. So some people would choose that route, but others would also take the shortcut and say it will contribute simple. But then for me, let me also touch a bit on the people running commentaries on and Obiaka so sue Shatta and Shatta beti me at Nakroma. Yes, we know say Obiaka so sue Shatta. Definitely Shatta hombetre no. But we also what na say adwen ho ebisa won say adentina san crofo ni nyina so sue Shatta. What na say adwen ho. Ni enti san crofo ni nyina so sue Shatta because say be unim nyansanse yomo.
Yeah.
And whatever you think Shatta did to them, ebia wu feel say yomo ya no. Enye wo yansen yomo. You should also understand that.
Yeah.
So if somebody has not taken any action, and ask yourself, is this the first time Obiaka Sema Aye Shatta yana? No. But he has a way he approaches every issue, just as Obiawo kwan odi approach issue biawo. Enti say who feel uti obi now feel is okay, Shatta ka obi ho asem anya wo de ananye nipa ne de. Na nipa ne take action bia. Mempetu enjampe nkodwen manipa no. It will be best for you to put yourself in the person's situation and understand where the person also is coming from and how the person feels to understand the kind of decision that will take here as at that time. It is a Shatta ni obi nya banta. Na nipa ni ye Shatta de na ye na Shatta so retaliate na nipa ni nsu Shatta. Me man nya wadwen say unim nya assassin nipa no.
Okay.
Say now kind there are so many, like your friend is saying, 10 lines to some of these things. Obi, people don't know say they attempt oka se o de kosi obi a obeba na watare nyina atete. Some people don't know. And there's as much as a attempt any criminal offense, no, there is also a thin line between who did you be attempt ni ugu obi hufi. A very thin line. Inti one share you may think so okay. Obi aka same way anye chemo de. Obi za waka same anye chemo de ba adana chemo osu party B na osu party A. So mu nyina kan same chemo anye chemo de. Dwen hu ye. Se won ti ase a I have said it say as much as chemo beka cho say we are an infodemic period no. If you also want to be ignorant, a choice. Wo na why wadwen say untua de. Wo na why wadwen say unti bibia ase a wo misa. Eno na nyame fault. Why you wadwen so be tibon koso aye wo asem. To the lady on Amihere TV and the likes. For me, I watched a short clip no mo post here and na misre. Because even the beginning of her statement, Okasi and Yusu ya dream, but unfortunately she missed it herself.
Oh no, Okasi and Yusu ya. Wow.
Oh, we should use our medulla oblongata, but as no Yusu no so far gospel. And
I see.
I find it very funny because, okay, she stated say Shatta has the legal right, but Shatta doesn't have the moral right. So who has? Me. Who has? Okay, to her now she is the judge in this whole conversation. Or no, a judge who has the right to complain. Say who has the right to complain? She is the one judging. Intim person mi bisa na sem kitwe bi say in her line of duty. On kan asema ashi obi da. On kan asema ayi obi yada. Does that mean say ono say ene obi so bedidi na temwa? We can also say per her own choice of words, she also doesn't have the moral right to complain. Because Shatta taking the legal route is also another way of complaining. Exactly. Intino, and you see, even in her statement, she indirectly acknowledged the fact, say, Shatta is not happy about something.
Yeah.
To say, but does he think he has the moral right? Meaning you are indirectly acknowledging, say, yeah, but you being the judge now, ebia pen asem for one reason or the other. And ebia or yeah, when you per one reason or the other, you are, according to you, he deserves it. He deserves what is coming to him. And that is where I will say on one kasa analysis now or try so be no one way. Because or dream anka same way otimi ebetimi me catch so on point out near ma Shatta here in the space ati amanfo anye enyo no ne de no omi ye so betimi alisti bebre. And same way so person or ye very objective same way she will be able also to list certain things that so many people have also done to Shatta in that regard. So tell me, say if he still doesn't have the moral right, we are using her morals to also go that legal route and say he is complaining about something that he's not happy about. I mean, you are asking us to use our brains. Please don't shorten yours. It is sad. Don't shorten yours because say, oh yeah, sir, analysis we pay, and you want to mix. You want to say, I always say when it comes to issues of morality, the moment you play the moral card, then let's end the conversation. Because yeah, the ocracy why you will not pass. So let's talk about the subject. Let's deal with the subject matter. Internet mesa same thing no be play gender card, moral card. It is either I take myself out of the conversation or I tell you my mind and go. Because we play gender card not that means so person tell me say adie ebi mu omo ho kwan e wo so omo ye ba ebi mu de omo nka ho nti na wa tell me say okay ebi ye nipa sin bia na eho e na me menya problem o. It will be play gender card pe any interest. Who be play moral card pe any interest because at the end of the day, who has sa susu diana yedi susu moral your friend is saying morality no
moral compass
one a day ba sa moral meter no one a day ba
Dr. Yuan.
You understand who would be the judge here? And what are the parameters with which Rebecca say, okay, we our moral rights, we only moral rights? If that is the case, then she herself even doesn't have the moral right to even come and talk about Shatta Wale. Of course, because in her line of duty, she also might have said, or she has also said things to people, maybe not Shatta Wale, but to others which did not land well with them. Into almost baby no Shatta Wale. Would you be happy? You wouldn't. So in that aspect, I believe says she should rather focus so person or analyze it or person react to whatever the situation is. She should concentrate on the subject matter. Okay, the fact say me bo chemu an complaining and punch says a long you see my swim see amam kanji and no punch if that is what she wants us to do. And yes, see there, madam, your friend say her ladyship or her worshipful moral judge. Please, now we need a list of people who have moral right to sue and the people who doesn't.
And I say bulldog gets you.
And
into bulldog there.
Into me person me bisa say si on ekita moral compass no. Omo so mo sue Shatta no so. Sisi a me person me hu. Ebi a me nim me person me hu. Omo so mo moral rights, like do they have the moral right? Because we are not talking about legal rights here again. We are talking about moral rights and on the mouth. Your friend said permission to explore the legal side. According to her, intimation person who so more sue Shatta Wale no. Ana obi a we sue obi okrom ha no. Yemfa nipa nim besi susu di aben so ne hu so okay. Wo before obe sue nipa we no. Ana before obe sue obi no. You need to do A, B, C, D to pass the moral test no before you be able to do it. For me, I think said that was the dumbest analysis I've seen. If that is where she wants to go. If that is where she wants to go, only she can din. If she has a problem with Shatta Wale, for one reason or the other, mini problem. Shatta did you be at them, you are not happy with it. No problem, you can say it. Okay. You don't like Shatta Wale, you can say it. Whatever Shatta has, that ebi an open asem, but bibi or yeah, and anu bintino. When you have every right to say it. Me, I know vex. But when you want to bring that issue into this one, that is where you lose me. And I'll be lose me. And safety goal post okay. At this point there, first now say he has the legal right to do it. So why don't you concentrate on the legal front and analyze from there? But you want to bring the moral card as the yardstick on who can explore legal, your friend is saying options. Yes. And no na menti ase and judge not to be on why. And well, you see
judge now no where judge asem.
We do know why. Exactly. Entina medi on Noah as the judge here. A typical example no. If we want to use moral compass to determine who can explore any other option. In teacher say Shatta Wale aka asema cho binti ye na de na ya onye di. If that is the case, then her worshipful morality that's why then mom asem ne de you should come again.
I'm still expecting the reaction of some people. I have some people in mind. So far, I've not seen or heard anything at all.
Oh, they will come.
Okay, I'm waiting for them.
They will come.
I'm really waiting for
they
what they will say.
They are waiting for Blakk Rasta's reaction. They will come.
So Blakk Rasta's reaction will give them the energy.
We'll give them the energy to come and do it.
No problem. I'm really waiting because I've been searching around. Almost saying.
Oh,
I say, and here China, heard almost back who said it better to us. But Long John will put the phone down and come through with his
what submission. I'm about to say is on my phone.
Get out everything is
no. What I actually want to say to start my point.
Yes, please no phone. No.
I'll be real.
Okay. Go.
As you guys were speaking, I was checking something.
Over 95 years.
So you see, this conversation, Senator American said, well, how I want to put it is, you guys have said everything. I mean, our brothers here and our senior lawyer. The truth of the game is, look, the law is the law. And in court...
And that's what Mahama said.
And in court...
The law is the law.
In court, we don't speak truth. We speak law. Legalities. Now, you said something that I want to expatiate for people to understand.
Okay.
There's a big difference between insult and defamation. What is clouding the mind of a lot of people in the name of Shatta Wale is the insult.
Yes.
But what they do not realize in Blakk Rasta's case now is defamatory.
Yes.
That is the two different things. When you sit in your home, you don't understand what is defamation. Let me explain what defamation is to you.
Yeah.
Defamation is when someone makes a false statement about you or your business that damages your reputation. It can be spoken, which is also called slander, or written, which is also called libel. For a statement to be considered defamatory, it typically needs to be 1, false, 2, shared with others, 3, damaging to your reputation, and 4, not protected by privileges. Example, the courts and the statement. In Ghana, defamation laws are covered under the criminal
media
code.
law and ethics lectures, man.
Of course.
No, what's that? Uncle, if you, Chiroma said, platform where
media law and ethics lectures.
In Ghana, defamation laws are covered.
Professor Long John.
In Ghana, defamation laws are covered under the criminal code 1960 Act 29, and civil law also provides remedies. With this in mind, does insult carry a false message? No. Oya Abua, Oya Kwasia, we Jimmy Pa, Krasini, John.
My baby.
Am I damaging?
Malafaka
Is there anything these insults are damaging with regards to your business? If I'm insulting you.
Damage me, mammy.
You see, that's why I took out my spectacles because this is a very serious case. There are a lot of people are actually comparing with Shatta issue. That I can't fathom how they reason. How do you compare to someone telling someone he's a fraudster? Blakk never prove it. It is just like another blogger who did an interview with some guys claiming that Shatta Wale has sent them to go and kill human beings before. Shatta, knowing he has never sent anybody, reported the matter to regional police command. Go and show me who I sent you to kill. And also, you see, when these things happen, this is the part of Shatta Wale people don't know. He will force you to play nonsense. Because at this point, you allow the rule of law to work. Because how do you sit on the platform and say, Shatta sent us to go and kill somebody?
I say trust.
I'm using that. Maybe people have forgotten. I'm using that as an example. You see, how do you go and sit on the platform and say huge stuff like that? You understand? And you go and sit on your own platform, another editorial, you are saying Shatta Wale is a fraudster, he's a fraud guy. And your reason for saying Shatta Wale is a fraud guy is because he works with a lot of fraudsters. At least with your knowledge in media law and ethics, you should know that somebody working with someone does not mean. Were we not here when the guys that were pegged with Abu Treka, the police themselves revealed that they place someone in within the circle. What the name? How do they call them? Informant. Within the circle. So when such a guy comes out, will you also call him a fraudster? Are you even serious at all? With regards to our work, uncle, then what we can say is in our work there we always meet fraudsters. Because the number of people we see on a daily that come with different business ideas. Oh, bepe way number. You told who say businessman. What the number no. Later you hear say Obana or the number no. Say now okopege ono. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, listening.
You see, some of these things, this is what people do not get. The issues at hand now that we are dealing with is Rascook. Blakk Rasta has made. Blakk Rasta has made damning allegations.
Yeah.
Very damning. That went as far as going international. Shatta Wale waited for him to milk a lot of money from the views. He used fake story to brand somebody. Then he said, now it's time. As you've made the money, 100,000 shouldn't be. It should be small for you to pay. 100 million, sorry. Should be small for you to pay.
100 million Ghana cedis.
Yeah, Ghana cedis. Yeah.
1 trillion cedis.
Yeah. It should be small. I mean, you were doing it for views. Right? So now you've made enough money for you to be able to pay 100 million Ghana cedis.
I see.
So let's go to court.
At the YouTube na there.
Say small.
Mr.
Because you see, Uncle, high when Nick cast handsome now. You do cocoa so you high both figures. That's the idea. Yes, high when Nick look at the way he was saying those things. The question is, and now you see people online saying that. Then if Blakk Rasta is going, you should go with Shatta's video where he say browse, he browse and all the. Masa, if you don't understand browse, let's school them. If you don't understand browse, let me explain what browse is to you.
Hey, I know so.
Browse typically means
when we nick one go to him.
Oh, that mean to browse. If I say I browse, it simply means looking out for something. Typically means to casually look through or search for something. Like browsing through a market or online store. And to you see where we are. And then on TV that. And because of that, she used that. Just say, move Blakk Rasta na some cry and mobile. He was making wild allegations that this guy is fraud, this guy is this. Take evidence. I also confirm or no Shatta videos. Video bear the oka browse and yama. How is those statements something you are going to hold by? Your allegations you made also or your Sakawa boy. In local terms or local parlance, Sakawa out here. That's literally like money ritual.
That be pacho.
No, now Swedro
Obia
control like
Obia or yes coming. Or that danko for Jessica or internet.
That's Sakawa.
Yes.
Growing up, I never knew that it was Sakawa.
Yes.
I thought blood money.
That be.
Yes,
at a point.
Yes,
the people who were doing it, I'm for money kind.
So now it is bent on Rasta. Over there, he can't shake chairs. You understand? And he can't do certain body mannerism. He always does. Over there, it is based on facts and figures. It is not based on emotions and sentiments and clickbait. That's why captions are not needed.
Okay.
And if he doesn't know, let's replay the facts. He should remind himself of when he was called to the parliamentary privilege committee. And he couldn't find simple words to use just to clear himself. That is how the law court is.
Okay.
So the words and the defamation Shatta is talking about, he should go and look for evidence of all of them. And me, I don't want Shatta to take this out of court. Because you see, with him in particular, the truth is, he has been consistent about it. He has been consistent. And what are you searching to gain with that kind of narrative? You are saying things that even management of Shatta calls you and you have nothing sensible to say to them. Jai, ugusu waso. Jai, ugusu waso. Jai, ugusu waso.
Maybe I am there hot.
How do you get through? I no crack.
I long journey.
No. No, who be saying what? Why is he doing that? Onya bibi catch him.
Twaso. London.
We never heard the
London twaso.
Say that. Aha. Onya bibi catch him. Good. So if they call you, you are not able to give them any tangible reasons. then you keep calling the guy a Sakawa boy because he's affiliated or he knows somebody. No. Go and prove in court.
And then
in court, we are not going to. I gave a clear example early on in our editorial that a guy called Blakk. We have all seen him on social media as a feminist. He fights for. Why are you guys laughing?
Feminist.
Yes. The only guy who fights for women.
Yeah.
But yeah, Obu Obano. Who say Obi this video no Eddie Nkomobium? The videos now I know.
He is the papashi of the women community.
Thank you. What just here? When reality dawns on you and you are now in the heat of it, you realize that Yodium. I have seen him going live right now. I've seen people in the comment section fire them more. Do quarter. They fire them more. You know go see him again.
I for them to fire them more.
His comment section.
Whose comment section?
Blakk Rasta.
Oh, okay.
Or live. Oh, YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Fire them more. Speak the truth. Get them all arrested. Good. You're piang. But when you reach the law court there, when the evidence do not tally, and you only know lawyers. So what I have to tell him is, on Kaya, on the Privileges Committee video, no. That's all.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure it is now time for us to read some of your messages as we move on. You can also share your commentaries with us here on Sammy Flex TV. This is an open platform, so you can also come through with some of your comments as well. Big shouts to Okaina School Madam. I've seen you. We better say I see you. Golly Ratrat says Shatta Wale jack up no backup. I see. Andrews Foy says do Julius Ken. I'm sure he's responding to someone like that. Okay. Desmond Santiago says someone is talking without any point. I don't know who exactly. I'm saying to question to Kojo Rich said it is blood money, Brasa mate. Sakawa is not blood money, I beg you. Now Bernard Ni Adekwe says, Masa, I don't know what you are talking about. Kojo Rich says scamming and Sakawa are different things together, Brasa me. Scamming means fraud and Sakawa means blood money. Sakawa na mubuzidi. Sakawa is blood money, not scamming. Pablo Escobar said nothing happened. I said church Sakawa
the Sakawa ne Sanyamano. Unfortunately, Obia won interpretation because the spiritual and religious side akahu. I've heard some asofu be more fret Sakawa as blood money. That is how they describe it. And there are some people who also describe it as
it blood money. Say yeah, they bet
but ebinum omo de sa omo fresh Sakawa as Ikedru.
And omo
they are the one
to say omo can yi. Say e kasi obi ekoye Sakawa obi Sakawa. Enya dro na
FS. Enya so okoye na
omo te Sakawa as.
Enya dro na FS obi koye Sakawa enya dro na FS.
Omo te Sakawa.
Adro second.
Say obi koye blood money na omo ka obeka mi koye sikadru.
Eno na adro na FS.
So obi kwa koye te me koye Sakawa ye te okoye sikadru da. It's not like that. And the omo na can is fine, but the meaning of Sakawa no, as we know that slang no enye sikadru
dabi
enye sikadru
dabi and no say obi e de na adwen ABT
no obi na also okope spiritual backing to do it enu na obi okwa sorry emi e bom paye man say okoye Sakawa enu obi nso be kokon ho say o man o me no nkoye ne Sakawa obi nso kra be ko madam fu bia o ya na obi bodua ho say o mo I don't know.
Long John so adafu bad.
Long John adafu no. Minimpa.
Shut up. Long John shut up for that. Okay, timumi antie comment nim na ebi ha mama comment bi ho na yakoye nim.
Yeah.
On YouTube, Manuel Nee says, good evening, gentlemen. Everyone looking sharp as always. The wise men. Gideon says, damn, Serwaa is fine as hell. Sexy as a mug. Let me focus. What's up, gentlemen? We are back. New week. Oh, so pay with the shit. I feel the answers. Gideon. Gideon comes again and says, I have a question. Is the joke Serwaa made true or false? If you look at the majority of our brothers in that community, how many will come from Presec?
And then almost bad no ma fe omo to dey ba.
I think we are
Almost bad no ma fe omo to dey ba. That question I be
Oh, no, Gideon say.
Oh, say there.
Okay, I said no kind try. But you share around that. Omo was our community. Do home free Presec da or beside general question keke.
There be like in what terms?
In
like
what terms?
In what terms? Do
generalize?
No.
If you are generalizing, say majority of those people come from that Debbie and he's
okay,
wrong.
and
let's end it there. So can say be a school for Nkwana or take it sample now.
Yes.
It's different.
But majority of Omo yes, magazine one call Presec.
It is so sad that people don't understand what browsing means. Browsing is not meaning of fraudulent. If you use your PC to even check your email, write email, watch films, search or research, save the line, that is also called browsing. Get up with your boy, says Sammy. Please allow Ray Charles to make his point. Why are you always interrupting Long John? Gideon again said, Long John, I was with you till he said she didn't need to apologize only because it came out on social media and people were discussing it. So then you know why she apologized, because of her influence. Skido King says, good evening, guys. Bobo TV says, what is the meaning of browsing? Number 1, to look through a book, articles, or a sale in a shop in a casual, leisurely manner. Blakk is not intelligent, only noise making for views to chop food. Bobo TV says, I'm very happy that this bold Sue step from SM 2026 retired of defamation. You do anyhow, 100 million. American Fulani TV says, good evening, Bra Sammy, Roland, Long John, and Lawyer Chemo. Glorious Ama. Bobo TV, it is serious. So in Ghana, when you say browse, the first thing that clicks their mind is coming and frauding. American Fulani TV says, I'm very happy Shatta did what we wanted. Our new target is Obolo and Saliman. DJ Obolo and Saliman. And Kachi says, congratulations to the SM Empire. Another one. Manuel Ni says, congrats to Shatta Movement Management and Disciples. We're going harder this year. Gideon. Congratulations to the entire SM team and Shatta Wale for becoming the entertainer of the year. Brasami, that suit, Gangster Mafia, Shotman Devil, Allah, open collar with the shades. Gideon says, I can tell you, hot as hell, the way you were sweating and wiping your face. The place was hot. Now, 1+1. It says, greetings, my people. Big ups for doing the work of God as always. Let the church say for life. American Fulani TV says, Long John, what's your take on Efo's new aluminium chain he bought?
You want him to answer?
Oh, baby, son, I'm hearing the answer of the Becca.
Eddie torture. No, I feel
Long
the
John.
same.
Baby, son, him.
What's that, man?
One.
Twice.
Twice.
Gideon says, Shatta Wale's influence wasn't limited to December. It was the entire year of 2025, starting in 2024, after his announcement of going to Jamaica to raise curtains. Now, this honor and award is what George Quay was referring to when you guys went over to Shatta House, because of the achievement and record that Shatta set. But this is a different thing altogether. This is an awards event. Gideon says, it was so unprecedented and historical that it needed to be recognized. American Fluent says, Shatta is the captain of Ghana Entertainment. When he sleeps, Ghana Entertainment too goes to sleep. Now, Premper Jr. says, big ups Brasame and the team for doing a good job for the movement. Blakk Rasta is envious of the king. American Fluent TV says, Shatta is making bloggers cash out with his echoes of the Ghetto EP. Now, Frederick says, Blakk Rasta, Mr. Frederick appeared about Blakk Rasta. Blakk Rasta is saying Shatta is on FBI radar it's a big blow. It will spoil most of Shatta's business. Okay. Now, Prince says, good evening, Brother Sammy. I think litigation is the only way to stop Blakk Rasta from the nonsense things he says about Shatta Wale. Gideon says, does Blakk Rasta consider himself a fraudster because Shatta Wale was seen hugging and performed on Blakk Rasta's concert? So by his own account. Gideon says, that's Shatta taking pictures and knowing people who have been accused, not charged, but accused of being a fraudster. That makes Shatta Wale a fraudster. So is he a fraudster? Manuel says, defamation is geared towards lies. They just try to be ignorant. Gideon, this is a very good move. It is well overdue. DJ Fatty is next. Now, Tony GH Movie Freak says, you can actually sue for insult. Insult can be interpreted as verbal abuse, and you can sue for that provided that you can prove that those insults caused you some financial losses. Hey. Insults cost you financial losses.
But I'm a good example until kind of.
Well, Gideon says, Tony, what Blakk Rasta has been saying is not insults, they are accusations. It's a deliberate statement of accusing him of fraud and knowing people who have been accused of committing fraud. And Osman Abdul Rashid says more of him. Frederick Apia says, what makes what Blakk Rasta is doing serious is he goes to radio stations and continue the same agenda and also invite his friends to his studio and discuss it. Alex Siki says, don't mind this foolish woman. Who is that? Jackie Boatin is here. Andrew Latte says, good evening, Brother Sammy. Now, Jackie Boatin says, Vimbas is not credible. Long John, is it true?
Hey.
Long John, is it true Vimbas is not credible?
Is it?
Is it true Vimbas is not credible?
That's what someone saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'm reading the comment.
Is it true?
I don't know. Read.
Okay.
When they shape you, one on home.
And it's like, Brother Sammy, please, if Blakk Rasta call you to beg for him, he is. And Kachi says, insult is a moral issue and defamation is a legal issue. Example, wafu kakrakase ballon d'or. Okay, wafu kakrakase ballon d'or or insult and ballon d'or. A criminal enterprise. They are corrupt. Defamation. Mami kind of or say wafu kakrakase ballon d'or. A insult.
Someone is insulting.
Ballon d'or a criminal enterprise. They are corrupter. And near defamation. London, what you say?
Yeah.
Now, 1+1 says, I swear Shatta Wale and Shatta movement are so intelligent. Clap for yourselves. It says Sakawa means money ritual and not fraud. Money ritual and not fraud.
So,
Dabi. And yes, sir.
The
fact you're more
local word.
What is the local word?
Sakawa, bro, for English word.
Now before say
English word.
Change.
Remember English word.
Ya church you moon to better say.
Oh God.
Change Long John T.
Long John
T. Long John T.
Now money ritual crime.
Let me give Long John. Long John. It is my turn. Let me give you the simplest explanation between Sakawane fraud and Amokano. So Sakawane started here. To say oh long John Michelle, I'm no bonkomo. Oh long, me wa cocoa a fool, me wa gold, me pay $1 million. Fabric na me for fool ni mount. Me can ya now ba me can now ba. Bedroom me be me can. Sa time no na sakawa. Bedroom me be me can. Na sa o long. E na am from Malam. Juju men as was so can no madia. Oba metimi achim na adwuma oka odebeba en kwa na nyam bojasem na nyam bojasem
ziglinya
it papa say me cousin from okay bra fan picture bre me na me nya incantations ma
speaking from experience.
Yes, I'm speaking from experience.
If you cry twenwa nantwi
yes it enona a movie on na fe enipa say it is Sakawa enye blood enye ritual
blood hwan
enada no eno na Sakawa jale obi ga me koyo obi Sakawa bi aba enye so
kokun bi okodada na jinisika
what the passion plan they doing
say me che o monti
say na obisa me say phone me nya where am catch us say me there.
And Kachi says the 100 million cedis there Rasta tuntum no go fit pay. Let's reduce it to 500,000. He take everything by in Tampe, Pacho. Now, Justice always says, please, we don't want Shatta to withdraw this case from court, please. But I mean, Felix Abibio says, Long John has taken over the Esquire title tonight on Fashi. When they telling boys and girls to use the internet become fraud. And catches a Sakawa is when you add spirituality to computer pressing. Sikadro is money ritual. Yaudazi says, hi, good work. Kwame Dede says, Blakk Rasta, more fire. American Fluent TV is laughing. Benedicta Ghana says, Blakk Rasta says Shatta Wale knows he doesn't have them. Blakk Rasta says Shatta Wale knows he doesn't have that money. That's if I know 100 million cities,
100 million. The Bank of Ghana grab 100 million.
Ghana government, so almost quite low. Yeah, almost.
Adam Abdul Moment says, God is here. American friends says, Sakawa is a Hausa word meaning putting in. So, and does a Hausa meaning putting in?
Yeah, the shame.
Clement Walter says, please, this year, Shatta Wale must host a show in London, please. Continue praying. Now, Ankachi says, the word Sakawa came when computer fraud became popular. And Andrew Slater says, Black Oluwa. David. Mantia says,
watch ya,
na me nim say no person
o kan kran wa kan kwab na yeboa
no na me person meka but so no adwe na o kan enye de adwene bi enye nyame adwene bi na ana mo say Morocco dey na see
Morocco for they have really disappointed me.
I hear FIFA has suspended the Senegal referee.
The Senegalese coach, you mean?
Senegalese coach.
Yes. I mean, what he did as part of the rules of the game was one it was one of them breaking the rules, which would definitely get you a sanction or a penalty. But then, for me, I will be very much disappointed if FIFA or CAF also let whatever indiscipline that happened on the part of the Moroccan national team go Morocco.
Time I did penalty
on the part of the Moroccan national team go unattended, because this is one that will be a huge dent on African football. As much as they are complaining for the reason why they sanctioned this coach is because of this particular act, calling his players to forfeit the match, that is what they are calling your friend is saying discipline. And
you can minimize this video.
And if it is on that note, then it means that they cannot tell me that they did not also see that gross indiscipline from the Moroccan side. I mean, this is not even one that's happened only on the pitch. This is one that was captured by the millions around the world. Millions around the world. I mean, I don't know the obsession of the Moroccan team with towel. As omuhu towel, no omuhu mo sorry. Yes, that wasn't the case. You see, you see, at the end of the day, for whatever the reason is for doing this, if Senke Koye, that is their captain, Hakimi.
Town on the normal town.
Exactly my point. Exactly my point. And when him say Senka Ekoye,
there's not Nesaka one share.
Exactly. Ekoye, no, long John wait. Ekoye one towel. Ekoye one towel. And Ekoye one teamer. And Kameka so ebia bibi shame, because we know instances whereby goalkeepers have certain things from almost dressing room. Sometimes opponents they do penalties. They even have the kind of the ways that the opponents might play their penalties. They have all those information. How much to be plaster even on their water bottle during penalty shootout and stuff.
See,
exactly. This was when the Senegalese supporters also tried to come, because even the stewards, the ball boys who were away from whatever, they were all fooling, including the captain. Imagine. And I make us acquire one team and acquire one towel. I would say so. ABA they suspected something, a foul play, even with that, instead of taking that decision.
But after that,
this is something.
new one about
This is something that happened on different occasions. The Nigeria's goalkeeper, they took his first towel. He went to your friend's bench for another one. Came back, put the towel there, and you want for that towel too. What is your obsession with towel? Senegalese goalkeeper, the same thing. What him said before the your friend said the reserve goalkeeper went to hold the towel. Nobody can for about 2 did that. Wow. They are taking about 2 towels. So that is what caused the your friend said the reserve goalkeeper to hold the towel and stand there.
The player back or no your reserve keeper.
Oh, your reserve keeper.
They are now corner.
Yes, the one with the black jacket.
Or not at the towel need you now.
Yes, this is yes.
Now you need here. Now they are
not their man. And I'm attacking. They want to take the towel by force from him.
Okay, often Matthew, now I'm not in tears here.
You see.
Oh, and another one
from the blue towel, they even have to change. Give him still.
That's when we are stewards.
These are ball boys. These are ball boys that are supposed to wait for ball. No one to my keeper, no one to my players. But look at what they are doing. And these are people that are selected by CAF. They are selected by FIFA.
Oh no!
Imagine the disgrace. Imagine the disgrace. Imagine the disgrace on African football.
Ball boy, no, yes, I did.
Exactly. Because you are born in pa.
Oh, so why has FIFA only sanctioned
that is where some of us don't understand. Because if you are talking about the indiscipline that went on during the match, there were so many of them, plenty that this can even cost the Moroccan national team. In that, because how can it sometimes even when supporters misbehave during football matches, they sanction the team itself. When supporters even fight on like during matches, they sanction the team, and your players now supporters no more best supporting team now. Their actions can even cost the team. How much more your friend said staff that were employed by supposedly employed by CAF or the tournament body. Charlie, this is a shame to African football. If they think that some of, and you know one funny thing, when the Europeans make some comments about the AFCON, then we get pissed. Then they get pissed, say they are looking down on our tournament. But you see, at the end of the day, the action that we also show them also determines how they see us. Imagine this particular image. The whole world is watching. This is the finals, for crying out loud. It took one person to take one bold decision, and that is Sadio Mane. That is why people are celebrating him today. Because the decision to call his players back onto the field, not even when the penalty still stood. Onim say a ball penalty now, the probability that the keeper would even save 10%. The probability they were even going to lose the match was even about 90%. Oh, it was Penanka, and normal.
Or strategy of playing penalty.
That is,
and he went by that one.
So the Penanka penalty, anytime it is somebody kicks a Penanka, somebody looks stupid.
It's too weak.
Obi obebo Penanka bia, anytime I bebo Penanka no, one person looks stupid. So this is it. Player no obo Penanka no. Say Osha, because of your friends a nonchalant attitude, like attitude, or the boy, you the keeper would look stupid with the fact that Satan want to when we born in landing and put, but there is nothing you can do about it. And if the player also plays and misses, now the player looks stupid, just as the keeper made him look. So that is the whole idea of Penanka. It's the one way here. Anytime that thing is done, somebody is insulted.
Hey, what happened, Morocco?
And unfortunately, he cried his eyes out.
No, Obesu.
I think he was the top scorer of the tournament.
Obesu, because I'm sure the keeper so who said no.
Oh, is that penalty? Yeah, find keeper or experience like Mandy.
Hey, Mandy. Don't hold brief for Mandy. Don't hold brief for Mandy.
No, Mandy
is good though. But when you need Mandy,
Oh,
what are you people saying?
Assemble na okay.
Oh, Mendy.
You say, oh,
But he's good on penalties.
Yes, he is good, but
he's good on penalties.
But sometimes you can need Mendy. John Mensah penalty crown to Minchi. John Mensah penalty crown to the beer we need that so Mendy.
Oh, you are talking about keeper. Wow, admit it.
Mendy 18 man back pass na fan Sulias and go see Mendy. Who go get penalty?
Roland, Sanya man de ball mu et say ena da na ye ka say obi etimi say penalty.
But me see but there are some goalkeepers
we
can quagro. Bisa investors no mo catch out. Mendy broke heart our for Benjamin sorry. Kobisa could Mickey. Could Mickey ya heart attack in here Benjamin.
Well, Long John now person can be for Morocco for them.
Yeah, so the whole thing is quite simple. I think people are not only him but I saw a lot of misconstruing statement on the whole subject. What happened is the weather at that time in Morocco is one of a rainy kind of weather. It's a cozy weather throughout the tournament. So what the Moroccans were doing is they were frustrating keepers. You know, every keeper has towel to clean their hands because naturally, if they are to stay in the game for long, it was a surface of air slippery. Until naturally they are supposed to clean it.
Okay.
Until say keepers no amonsani ye slippery sana edu baby no mo shorter ebe rim o me piachim. So that was the long goal. Every match they played they kept doing it until na nya one match o match bi o mo ye bia o mo dwane ekofa keeper we with the mindset say who you swa copy baby ebedu baby o me bo short sa short no be transfer be china afon simakum.
And now the goalkeepers will have some pomade beer.
Yes. Almost for beer.
I man use a sticky, but if you can be beer, it becomes slippery. So if you don't clean it, you cannot get the sticky nature of the glue.
Yes. And usually it's inside the towel. Yes. And I make a say
its impact is not that strong to influence in it.
So it has nothing to do with juju or whatever people are saying. No. And if you watch the finals, that day it was raining. Then see your top. So imagine you see your toe. The last towel was safeguarded by the second keeper who plays for Nice, the Senegal second goalkeeper. I know the way they dragged him on I've just seen online that a fan has been killed in Morocco. A Senegalese fan, stabbed in Morocco. And this thing you see right now quickly they've sanctioned Senegal. If they want to strike the balance, there should be quick update on what they are going to do on Morocco. Unless it can turn into a country conflict. They shouldn't overlook it because what Senegal did was just a response to what they were doing. If you look at the way the fans of Senegal even came into the stadium, it should tell you that they didn't like how their ball boys were running to take their goalkeeper. How do you do that?
And there was nobody to protect them.
Yes, and security was rather stopping the goalkeeper from Senegal and come to take the towel.
Even the security guys were
part of the whole game.
Part of the people taking towels. Security.
How?
Security.
How do you skill a whole tournament to extend that you want it to favor just one person? Till now, you suspended the Senegal coach. Now what he did wasn't not. In fact, I don't even understand why. How did they call it? By now, Senegal has not sent.
It's also in the World Cup, bro.
Well, I would have to confirm.
I don't know why. I don't know why. By now, Senegal is supposed to even take them to FIFA or a higher court. Because look, uncle.
They are celebrating there.
They
are not thinking about it.
But no, the suspension. The suspension needs to be appealed. You know why?
They will still fire.
You know why? Because if there's insecurity around the field, naturally every coach calls his players out.
And even the post-match press conference,
yes,
when the Senegalese coach entered into the place, all the Moroccan journalists walked out.
You see? Yes. If there's insecurity, so this is a simple case of insecurity at the stadium. He can use that as a reason. Because we have seen in different international matches where a fan will even collapse at the top and they'll halt the match. Players will go into the dressing room before you even hear that news has gotten to the news station that is or the station that is broadcasting that someone has collapsed. That's why they've suspended the match. You understand? So if there's insecurity during a match, I think the right thing for him to do was what he did. Call his players until everything was because at the end of the day they came out to play. And that was the most important thing. So why would you suspend him that was protecting his players? Or were they waiting for one of the players to get injured before they appreciate him for that action?
Okay, Chabo, welcome Biana. Me mantimi an share live match.
Yeah, me share live match but commentary ne things are man for kind after the game no na ma follow and one thing about me tell me say they are going to do this to miss the World Cup hosting bid in 2030. I think the almost there's no way almost the bid no I think they have lost it. Okay. I don't know where it will go next, but they never me to my side because almost hosting World Cup and so a boy country no.
Because they are hosting a women tournament as we speak.
Only for them to mess up like that. I mean, commentary be a man who be uncle into. Yeah, I'm saying no. These people they will miss this thing. After all this, into come to me and say, cap for about 50 years now. Almost last time we winning 1970 something, 1976. To now, Anka we a chance to be on ABA and go beat me ABB. All for them to also mess up like this. I think it will not help African football as a whole, but Morocco. In particular, their team no. I think that even in the World Cup no, I'm for any more also sa. Name to beat me IBB.
They also qualify for the World Cup. Okay.
Based on their last time performance at Qatar no. Now I'm for GD or mutim no pa but the my I think the people will not look at them that way again.
All right, we are closing. Israel yells and says, I love how you talk. Shatta, #1 manager. Sammy always speaks sense. Wish to meet you one day. My dream meter. Hey. Now, Ankachi says, Morocco suspected the Senegal officials had written strategies and patterns of how players take their penalty kicks. It shows how the keeper should react when players take their penalty. Now, Ankachi says, the Moroccan team knew it wasn't the penalty. Senegal too wanted to boycott the rest of the game. So they bargained, he spoils the penalty to make peace. Bobo TV says, Blakk is praising Shatta on his live. He should cut his Rasta. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for being a part of us to start the week, Monday evening here on Sammy Flex TV. And just as you know, we've started the week, so join us with all your commentaries online, offline, everywhere. Share the link. Special thank you to Roland Amate, to Long John the blogger, as well as Intim Dode Solomon, and to the producers, Theophilus De Gosh Desert, Sammy Tuga, and Gerald. Subscribe to us and put down your commentaries till we meet again in our next video. Until then, we're out of here. Ta-ta.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Commission free. I thank you guys.